and welcome back for the most brutal execution you'll see on YouTube this week in Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM, War of the Chosen. That's right, El Huntador, we know where you live, and I'm coming for you. We're gonna dox you at this Chosen stronghold. And you know what? This is gonna be brutal. We're gonna find this. Yeah, let's see how that works out for you, champ. We're gonna execute the Chosen, but we don't quite have the team for it yet. We need a couple extra days to get some of our tired soldiers back in the mix. We're gonna give them just a little bit. We need 3 days for Sylvester Hormone Stallone, and then we're gonna produce the most brutal thing you'll see on YouTube this week. I mean, again, you know, probably. Logan Paul still has a channel, so really it's up in the air whether this will be the most brutal thing, you know. Maybe he'll do a collaboration video where, like, he and Sam Pepper get together and kidnap, quote-unquote, the body of a murder victim. Or, I suppose there's always the chance that PewDiePie winds up sending a Ugandan warlord $10 to generally mutilate a bunch of kids. It could happen. They're hilarious prank videos, though. It's perfectly, you know, totally harmless. It's all just a prank. Nobody actually got hurt, except for the kids whose genitals got mutilated. But hey, 2 million views for Pewds. He's doing all right for himself. So are we good then? That should be everybody back in action. We took another 2 days worth of rest. We should have everybody we need. Stallone? Still tired. You know what? By the time we fly over to where we need to be, I'm gonna bet Stallone's gonna be ready. Let's go. I want to get in here and do this. You know, we gotta, like, come over to the area first. Here, head to Mysterious Stranger. And as we're flying, Stallone should be back in action. It's gonna take several hours for us to get there. Yes, Stallone is ready. No, Stallone is not ready. How much time does it take you to get that sweet HGH in your veins, Sylvester? Okay, that's it. We're done. We've got... Hey, everybody's back now. I'm not taking any more delays. We're going. We're going to the Chosen Stronghold. Hey, you know, Peter, once you got as much human growth hormone sorbing through your veins as old Sylvester Stallone, it actually takes a little while to get new HGH to absorb it in the body. I mean, there's a maximum absorption rate, and honestly, I'm right in the envelope of what a human being is capable of when it comes to getting this sweet, sweet, sweet substance deep inside my veins. I don't want to judge. I'm actually thinking about the Ugandan warlord thing, and sadly, how likely it is that that might actually happen. PewDiePie, I mean, he's not watching this video, so hopefully when it happens, he can't say he got the idea from me. I want to be blameless in this scenario. What I also want to do is get Taylor, the God of Swift, on his team. What else do we want to back it up with? I mean, we've got the pick of the litter here. Cream of the hill, cream of the crop, top of the heap, Major Red Brown, definitely. I feel like we need more Ranger, though. And probably exclusively one more Ranger. It could be Morgan Kratos Freeman. I don't want to take the Wig Splitter unless I can take Lohan along as well. Case to be made for maybe taking Yeezy along too, but I think we just go with the tried and true Morgan Freeman here. For one thing, Freeman's already kitted out, so we won't have to change his gear, which is nice. Weapons, armor, everything's available. Do we need to revitalize anybody? No, everybody's good. Let's just get Ava No Tears Perone. The sweet Shadowlance we might be able to use to execute that Chosen. That would be a thing of absolute and total beauty. So nothing fancy here. Hormone, let's just get you... Hey, P, forgot to give me some blue screen rounds over here. Just point out the fact that my performance is going to be, you know, like, definitely unenhanced without the addition of the sweet, sweet blue screen rounds that I love so much. Fine. Load out here for Tay-Tay, nothing fancy. She's just going to be toting the Arashi. Fusion Blade's what she's going to hang on to. Plasma Grenade. No, we don't want Talon rounds for you. We want AP rounds for you. Oh, no, wait. You've got the Arashi. You do get the Talon rounds. Sorry, Tay-Tay. I'm just... I'm still spinning on the whole kidnapping a body from... How is that actually not a video yet, by the way? Somebody's kidnapped a corpse from a... Just, like, stumbled into a murder scene and been like, this will be a hilarious prank video, guys. Let's move the body. Probably was, now that I think about it. It's just that probably taken down by YouTube. They're like, oh, this is a violation of the terms of service. We're going to let it get 8 million views and then slap the creator on the wrist and take down a video. You know, 8 million views first, though, because we need the ad revenue. Major, Red Brown. I mean, we don't need to give Red Brown anything. Red Brown comes ready to work. The man brings his own mimic beacon, and he knows how to use it, if you know what I'm saying. He's got beacon. He knows how to use them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm trying to think of a word that rhymes with beacon so that I could keep on, but the only thing I could come up with is deacon. And, I don't know, any kind of romantic song involving Red Brown and a deacon seems like it's going to go pretty far afield of where I'm intending it to go with the ZZ Top thing. So I'm just going to drop it. I guess you could go with fecund. It's a near rhyme, but again, you could be like, oh, he's got a beacon. He knows how to use it. He and Kim Kardashian are fecund. The lyrics are off a bit. So, beacon is hard to rhyme.
We're in position to end the chosen threat once and for all.
Yeah, we're going to Operation Ice Fort. Aw, man, we're invading this Superman-style Fortress of Solitude, which, by the way, Superman's Fortress of Solitude, the only part of Superman that isn't stupid. Everyone should have a Fortress of Solitude. But let's call a spade a spade. Superman's Fortress of Solitude, it is basically just an ice fort. It's like a snow fort that you built when you were a kid, and be like, hey, it snowed a whole bunch. Let's, oh, good. We actually stumbled directly into a pod. Are we concealed? We are, but, I mean, there's a pod right fucking there. So this doesn't do us a whole hell of a lot of good, does it? Why are we overwatching? I'm real confused. What just happened? I mean, I tend to agree. I don't really know what the hell's going on here, but we do have an enemy on Overwatch. Any chance we could lightning hands those? You know what, Red Brown? That's not good enough. We could hit him with a Volt. Alright, so we're going to need somebody who can hit that guy. Morgan Freeman is still concealed. Taylor Swift is concealed. We'd like to maintain our concealment as long as possible. Can we get a plasma grenade out here and just do some damage? We're a little short in a plasma grenade department. What about a saturation fire, though? We're one tile short of... Sorry, Pete. You know, Sylvester Stallone's out there just doing his best. You know, what can I say, Pete? I tried. Also, for some reason, that robot is invisible to the majority of our team, and I'm not happy, Pete. I'm not even a little happy whatsoever. I'm also really not happy the fact that the game has just straight up spawned us in. Oh, good. We can remote start something to which, yeah, those are all not great options. I'm very confused as to why we started with ourselves, like, here in the middle of the no, don't remote start anything. Like, why we're starting with the whole team, like, right thrust deep into the middle of the shit. Seems, maybe mildly unfair. We could have Morgan Freeman or Taylor, the Goddess Swift, come in here and do some work for us. You know what? Let's just have Tay-Tay dash to here, and she can probably blast the shit out of this robot. Actually, is she going to be able to see the robot from there? She can see everything. Alright, that's what we're going to do then. Taylor, I hate to burn your cooldown on a run and gun, like first move right out of the box, but it's got to be done, girl. Yeah, you're on to us, Taylor Swift. She's revealed, but it's wrong to hide Taylor Swift's light under a bushel anyway. No. Nope. Yep, heavy mech. Double 83s on the rapid fire. That's not as good as I would...
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Well, this mission's fucking beautiful. Okay, then. I'm done dicking around. Morgan Freeman. Handle your shit. Fantastic spawn, XCOM. Solid coding where a pod just is not at all horse shit. Yeah, you're busted, alright. But you know what's busted? This mission is what's busted. Stallone, if we have you step forward like 2 tiles, can you saturation fire 3 of these people for me?
Here I come.
I mean, it's a pretty big ask, Pete, but when it comes to the big ask, I feel like you've come to the right man. I'm also probably 1 tile. Nope, never mind. They're all gonna be dead. I got 3 targets flanked out in the open here, and Sylvester Stallone has mowed them down. The drawback side, of course, is that we did have to use our blaster launcher to achieve that, and that was first turn suboptimal strategy. All of our concealment has likewise been removed, but hey, at least Red Brown got a kill. Oh, right, Red Brown has the AoE thing now. Reb? Focus? You want to make focus from this man's dead body and then pick it up? Nope. Alright, just parry then. Well, glad that's over. Great mission start. Talk about getting thrown into the shit. Just plopped us right down in it there, didn't they? Alright, everybody move in, take up a more defensive position. I'm assuming that at this point enemies are just going to start falling from the sky and land on us. That's a real bad... You're fine, Taylor Swift.
Wondering if I've left some surprises for you along the way. The answer is yes. Think of it as a warm-up before the main event.
Well, your first surprise was mostly unpleasant. Just
Moving as ordered.
you know, maybe you need to work on your surprise game. Have you ever considered that maybe your surprise meta wasn't all it's cracked up to be? It is an alien concept for you, and I don't say that to denigrate you. I say that just because you are literally an alien, so the concept of what humans find enjoyable in surprises just may be, like, strange and unexpected. May not be quite what you thought it was, and it seems like maybe you've gotten it wrong. You typically don't like dangerous or scary surprises. Pleasant surprises are, you know, be like, oh, hey, I got home and the stuff I ordered from Amazon arrived a day earlier than Prime said it would. I'm super stoked. That's great. I got unexpected things. Those are the sort of things we like. We're like, oh, I got home and there was just a box of donuts lying on the counter. And I'm like, hey, donuts, where did these come from? Although, I personally, I have to say, if I came home and there was just a box of donuts that I didn't buy sitting on my kitchen counter, and be like, I wouldn't eat those donuts. Just be like, mystery donuts? Yeah, I'm gonna not eat those. Probably, it's probably a bad idea. No, there's no providence on these donuts. I got no chain of custody, so I don't really know what to expect. Could be literally anything. Donuts came from God knows where. Who knows what's been done to them, or... The donut, I mean, I suppose the baker, what if they didn't wash their hands properly after they used the bathroom and then they made these donuts? And that's why they're suddenly appearing on my kitchen cabinets, because they're like, well, we can't sell these. Let's just take them to Pete's house and dump them off. The likeliest explanation, clearly, for mystery donuts would be the unwashed hand baker thing. That's definitely it. Kim Kardashian's on a little OW. We're going to open this door, and in all likelihood, when it opens, we are going to activate a pod. I'm shockingly okay with that. What do we got? A pod of chrysalids. Looks like a turret. Chrysalids coming at us. This is fine. Some of them are going to get blade stormed. Actually, they may all die when they come through this door and Morgan Freeman chops them up. Well, 2 of them are badly injured. They've also clustered up nicely. Turret, that's a Stallone problem. Always, Peter, Sylvester Stallone. I mean, I can see the turret from here, so... Every confidence that I'll be able to get that super heavy turret, even though, it's actually not... Oh, that's Morgan Freeman, right. Yeah, no, I don't need him. I need Stallone here. Stallone cannot see the turret. Perfect. Well, Red Brown, this is a golden opportunity for you to get some work out of your area AoE effect rend. Let's have you come here, kill 2 of these guys, and take down a 3rd. Or at least injure a 3rd. Although the AoE damage from that rend is pretty unimpressive. Red Brown jumping up to 3 focus. And then we're just gonna... I think we just step Red Brown into the pile here. We kill 3 of those guys? No way. Yeah, we're just gonna put Reb in the middle. His momentum move. You didn't parry, Pete. It doesn't matter. These guys are dead. We're going to carve them into haggis. Morgan Freeman can chop one up from here, probably. And that's, in fact, exactly what Morgan Freeman's going to do. Old Blade Master giving him the, what, 4? I mean, it's pretty good, Morgan Freeman. Then I'm going to have you Implacable over here, because in the event of turret, I do want somebody who's untouchable to take that turret out, which is why we're also going to put Taylor Swift in the line of fire as well. It's real disappointing, Taylor. Although, I mean, he is burning, so I guess he's going to die on his turn. He's burning and a melee unit that's surrounded by 3 Blade Masters. I feel like we don't have a whole lot to worry about. No, shoot the turret, though. We will not be able to kill the turret in 1 salvo, but I don't want to use any of our cooldowns. Let's conserve those. How you going to get the turret, then, Pete? We got Kim Kardashian on standby. She can come around the corner here. Kim Kardashian knows about how to finish things off. That woman is nothing if not a completionist. She can't fail to kill the turret, and will do so. We could have used the combat protocol. I'd rather save guaranteed damage for when we need guaranteed damage. I mean, we had guaranteed damage there anyway. And Kim K is taken too. Typical Kardashian fashion, old Kimmy always wanting more. 1 just wasn't enough for her. She had to get an extra. Kim Kardashian always wants seconds. Be like, oh no, no, me. It's all about Kim.
I go where I am needed.
So there's going to be another pod somewhere around here. We're just going to take... Well, I guess they're over in this direction then. Wait, this is a zone wall though. Right? Yeah. Why are we hearing clattering and calamitous clanking from this direction? It's as if the robot were walking around the bridge of the Jupiter too. There's another turret. Calamitous clanking collection of collisionist garbage.
When you followed the rules. Well, if you're not going to play nice, neither will I.
What rules specifically are you talking about, and how is it that none of us can see this turret? We got some real odd line of sight monkey shines going on here. Well, as long as the monkey shines are in play, let's take advantage of them.
I am trusting you.
This is not a door. Where are we supposed to go? We gotta go this way? Like, this is the only place, this is the only direction left. Alright, okay. Ava Perone, I mean, exploring the unknown is your job. You boldly go where no one has gone before. You and the crew of the Starship Enterprise. At some point, maybe we should do a Star Trek XCOM. Oh, man, that'd be pretty good. Star Trek XCOM run. We haven't done that. I really, really now want Patrick Stewart as a mission specialist leading a crew into battle. That's a thing that should happen. Morgan Kratos Freeman's gonna overwatch.
I should probably start going on and on now about how I will defeat you for the glory of the Elders. But let's be real. I just like to kill things.
Is that a fact? How come you're so bad at it then, Mr. Hunter? For someone who says they're, like, admittedly self-says, I just like to kill things. Having never killed anything, how would you know that you like it? It's like you're just making what I feel is a relatively unwarranted assumption there. Mr. Desinek should be like, I like to kill things. Well, all evidence to the contrary. You have yet to kill anything. The momentum move. Let's just have Red Brown parry. He's stay in place and parry. We could come over here and set up a door kick on this door.
No problem, boss.
Probably overall our best move. Tay-Tay, get you up and close. The team is really meshing here. Like, we're churning through this base, man. The Chrysalids did help us a little bit, admittedly, by cooperating in their own destruction. They were very accommodating when it came to running up and engineering their own demise. If only all enemies were so agreeable. What much better place this world would be if only everyone was as agreeable as a chrysalid. They're just like, oh, no, it's fine. We're horrible abominations, and honestly, you're right to exterminate us.
I'm on it.
And let's not forget the sweet deal they cut us. I take you out, and this world is mine.
Yeah, but why do you want it, though? Do you really want to rule the world? That seems like one of those things that sounds way better than it is, and if you don't believe me, just ask Donald Trump, because I think Homeboy is not really enjoying his time as the ruler of the world. Does Trump rule the world, Pete? Isn't that a very, like, Americentric worldview? I mean, you're right, he doesn't technically rule the world, or even really a significant chunk of it, but in his mind, do you not think that Donald Trump thinks he rules the world? Come on. He thinks he rules the world. And also, I gotta say, he doesn't seem to be having a very good time of it. Like, he's not... Somebody sold him a bill of goods, and what he got was definitely not what he bargained for. He was like, this isn't at all what I wanted or expected. I thought this was gonna be all fun and games, but it turns out that this job is actually hard.
On my way.
I didn't get elected president to fucking do work.
On Overwatch.
This isn't what I came for.
That seems reasonable.
Does it, Red Brown, seem reasonable? Nothing about this whole situation seems reasonable.
No place for you to go now.
Is this all that's left? These two guys? This is it.
I found their patrol.
Two random chumps who parked themselves right next to an exploding thing?
Imagine how bad you'd feel.
You guys are terrible at your job.
Tear this world apart. I'm doing everyone a favor.
How come that remote start did so little damage? I expected to get much more out of that. Well, it's clear the enemy definitely didn't know where we were there. I mean, that's respectable. AI definitely didn't know where to absolutely stand to take advantage of a potential to injure Ava Perón with an explosion. Not at all. Well, Kim Kardashian, you're gonna have to go solve this one. As much as I don't necessarily like using a skulljack here, I don't want Ava Perón getting exploded. So if you wouldn't mind, would you go skull mine this guy? You taking a little feedback damage? Considerably less problematic than a fiery explosion. It's always feedback damage. We can never make this roll. 67% chance, and I bet we're missing that. Wait, we usually have a 2/3 chance at that, and I bet we miss it 90% of the time.
Updating coordinates now. Got it. Let's go.
Yeah, whatever. We know where we're supposed to go, but somebody has to kill this robot first. Red Brown, can you do it? Because if anybody's going to get the EXP, you're the man who... You know what, Red Brown? You could lightning hands and then chop it. Doesn't kill him, though. Can anybody soften him up? Has anybody got, like, a sort of Goldilocks level of damage they can do where it's just right? Maybe Morgan Freeman with, like, a single shot from over here.
No problem, boss.
If he doesn't critical, this might not kill him. Perfect. Well done, Morgan Freeman. Yes, well, Pete, Morgan Freeman is an adept sword, whether it's, you know, overly dramatic and powerful Oscar-caliber performances like my role in the Shawshank Redemption with my friend, Andy Dufresne, or whether it's more light-hearted fare like when I was in Red with Bruce Willis and we were a bunch of aging super spies running about and nonsensical shenanigans, but no matter the role, Morgan Freeman is capable of the job because I'm nothing if not versatile. We're already at maximum focus, though. All right, let's get up on the old pad, then.
No problem, boss.
Taylor Swift may be the only person left with a move. Yep. All right, we're just going to end our turn, then. Next turn, everybody else runs to the thing. We go down, and old Foul Ride Destinex, Mr. Foot Fungus here. That's it. Like, we're putting the kibosh on the fungus. You're done.
And you are going to die.
I just don't understand your level of confidence, sir. It doesn't make any sense. You have never bested us in any of our encounters. You certainly, actually, you sir, should just be, you should be terrified right now. Utterly terrified of what we're going to do to you. In every scenario, XCOM has defeated you. You've never triumphed over us. You've never even come close. It's been all bad for you. All bad. For some reason, Morgan Freeman refuses to run around this poison. But it's been all bad for you. Your confidence is completely unwarranted, sir. Completely unwarranted.
We've been here before. Brace for transport.
I can't help but notice, Pete, once again, you discombobulated all my molecules and shoved them to some kind of bizarre alien device, and now I'm back in an ontological crisis about this whole teleportation thing, Pete. Like, am I still the same Sylvester Stallone? Is the same quantity of sweet HGH still flowing through my veins? The last time this happened, I was in a crisis for about a week. These unanswered questions have still been haunting me, and now You're forcing me to do this again, when previously I had said I'd like to sign one of those DNT documents to do not teleport because you know what, Pete? I think maybe you have murdered me. Yeah, the real fight begins now. Exactly, El Huntador. This is where the real fight begins. And it's also where the real fight concludes, and probably very swiftly, with me and my team immediately butchering you. And I kind of feel bad for you. I really do. I mean, I feel like Fezzik in The Princess Bride with the wrestling contest where he had with Wesley, the contest of strength, if you will. It's just, you know, I want you to feel that you're doing well. I hate for people to die unhappy. Oh, well, I guess we'll check out whether or not I smash his head with the rock right now, or whether next I don't have to miss. Wait, that metaphor fell apart. Because Fezzik missed on purpose. I didn't have to miss. I believe you. See, that's the way that's supposed to go, Pete. But we're not gonna... See, now I feel even doubly bad, because now I'm making the Princess Bride analogy, and this isn't Fezzik giving Wesley a sporting chance. This is Fezzik just hitting his head with the rock. Wesley comes running around a corner, Fezzik just throws the rock in there, and then none of the rest of the movie ever happens, because Carrie Elwes, instead of having a handsomely beautiful mug with a well-tousled mane of vivid blonde hair, is instead just what looks like somebody have thrown a watermelon off the top of a bar and splattered on the side of a rock. In this metaphor, the hunted is the watermelon, in case that wasn't clear. You know what? I'm just gonna go. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of the world's greatest Princess Bride philosophy, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. And hey, while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to, you know, Sam Pepper, Logan Paul, and PewDiePie as well, because those guys pumping out that quality content on a daily basis. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.